So what are we doing today? We are making gluten-free PUCZKis. Don't know what a PUCZKI is? Now you will. So I'm here with my friend Maggie, who has a much better idea of being gluten-free. I've only been gluten-free for a little less than a year, and I eat her stuff because, well, I just haven't figured out how to bake. So
gluten-free 9 years.
Exactly, she's got it down. So we are making gluten-free PUCZKis here, and we'll talk it through. There's all our ingredients, I guess, right?
Getting there.
Getting there. All right.
Now they have to rise for an hour.
Okay.
So that's why I got the tray with the parchment paper. And usually what I do, I stick them on my dryer in the laundry room.
So they get a little warm?
And I'll boost the temperature so that the furnace will run. Yeah, so it's a nice warm spot because there's a heat vent right next to the dryer.
Yes. So we're going to add the butter and the milk to our sugar and our yeast. All right. Make this little active little yeasties work hard.
And let it sit for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be a lot.
I want to get metal ones because I'm tired of the plastic handles breaking.
I like the metal ones too. Okay, so double batch, so 4 1/3.
Correct.
And what kind of flour is this again?
This is Namaste all-purpose gluten-free flour.
All right.
And then we'll do it on medium for a minute.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of
Okay.
and I will move all this other stuff. Yeah, it looks pretty decent, so I don't think we need it. Usually if I'm going to flour it, I'll just
Yeah.
All
right.
Right, I'm going to take my rings off.
So you don't get dough in them? Come on.
My mom forever had dough in her rings when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I usually force it in the direction I want it to go before I start rolling it. And this is why I always have dry hands, because I'm constantly washing my hands. And we're rolling this to 3/8 of an inch.
You don't use guides? No, you buy it.
Of course, we'll have to re-roll some of this.
Right.
But probably should give them room to
because they expand quite a bit.
rise too.
Yeah. Once you get them all on there, we can reorganize it. Get one more out of there.
That's what this one, there's 29, or?
I think that's the 29th one right there.
Okay.
Little perfect little guy. Wink.
He's a little thicker, but oh well.
All right. So now they have to rest for an hour in a warm spot.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Yummy. So now we walk as we wait, right?
As they rise.
As they rise and get poofy and yummy. And I can't wait. oils in. I forgot that they're fried.
Yeah. I'm just doing vegetable oil. She said in there her favorite is peanut oil, but you really can use any kind. Yeah. I was gonna do peanut oil. I priced it. I said, I'm not doing peanut oil.
Yeah. Do you recycle your oil after you use it?
I do.
Me too.
I actually have some jars of oil that I've used several times, but I thought, nah, I'm gonna do fresh oil this time. I've got them in the pantry. I really need to empty them.
Oop, yep, they poofed.
Oh, they poofed. Yep.
So we have 3 flavors we're gonna stuff today. Your seedless red raspberry, your lemon pudding, and your vanilla pudding. I should have brought over some lemon curd. Is that our tester? Oh, you didn't even run the tester.
Here's our tester.
All right. Yummy, yummy. Do you actually watch the time? Or do you go by what they look like?
I go by what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I should do too.
It's looking brown. I think I can.
Mm-hmm. Do they brown as much as other things, like I'll say other normal flour things, do you think?
They do.
Okay.
I could probably brown them a little more, but I may flip them over one more time.
Mm-hmm. When they come out.
Throw 2 more in, and then I'll
Okay.
flip those out. I love hearing them squeal.
I know. I love piggies.
Yeah, that big fat one really poofed up.
Yeah, it did.
It's funny because I've lived in very ethnically diverse communities. I lived in Boyne Falls for a few years, which was primarily Polish, and then I moved to a very Finnish town in the west end of the UP.
That's the next thing I want to learn. So, pasties, when you're going to make
I
those,
make
let me know.
pasties, yep.
Let me know, because Michael loves them, and I mean, I'm like, in fact, a friend of mine was doing a fundraiser for pasties, and so I bought some for my husband. He loves them. And Gabby eats them, and I'm like, I will be able to eat it. I love a pasty.
Let's see what's the thickest side, because we'll go to that side. Put a little slit. I'm going to actually go in there to make sure it's deep. I'm going to kind of force that in there and tip it. Go all over the place. I usually make a mess when I'm filming.
How can you not if you're working with jelly?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah, we want a total of 10 with jelly.
So I've got my trusty little sidekick here, and I thought we would taste test the freshly made PUCZKIs. She said, "What's a PUCZKI, Mom?" And I said, "Well, you'll have to find out." So we're gonna test it. We are going to test the raspberry ones. Okay, take one. Ready?
Looks like it's shaped weird.
It's like a little donut. Mmm. 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 I know, you like that? Mmm. There's more for tomorrow too. Mmm. Mmm. Good snack.
It's a little bit chewy, but
I think in general, gluten-free tends to be a little bit denser.
yeah.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
It tastes good though.
Mm-hmm. Shovel it in, lick your fingers.